This is Tigers Talking on the Prairie, Lahaina High School's Honors English 4 class, taking our essays and turning them into podcasts, seeking a real-world audience. So sit back and enjoy.
Well, Taylor, what made you write about coming together with your brothers?
Well, Abren, coming together with my friends really influenced my life.
What do you mean by influence your life?
Well, we're always there for each other, even through the wins and losses. It shows me the importance of getting along with one another.
Well, all right, Taylor. I'm ready to hear your college essay on the Band of Brothers. Hi, I'm Abren Scenario, and today I'm here with Taylor Make as he will read his story about the Band of Brothers. Taylor.
Hi, I'm Taylor Make. I'm a senior here at Lahaina High School. I'm going to read you my college essay entitled Brothers. I've had many experiences in my life, but one stands out above them all. It is an experience that gives me the drive and confidence to never quit. It makes me mentally and physically tough. I am a part of a family, a band of brothers. I am a member of the Lahaina Tiger football team. We are together through everything, through the thick and thin. I know I can count on them, and they know they can count on me. We stand together and dominate the football field as a team. And as long as we stick together, we can go a long way. Growing up, I've always wanted to be part of this. I remember watching the Tigers run out onto the field on a crisp October night. Now that I'm a part of the Band of Brothers, I know exactly how the Tigers felt. Friday nights under the lights, while the whole town watching and supporting you. It's the greatest feeling in the world, when you score a touchdown or have a driving and hit, and the crowd goes wild. Being a part of this team comes with great responsibility. To be a part of something great, everyone has to put in the time and effort to be a Tiger. The work you do motivates the people around you. The season starts in the weight room, months before the first game. When the season starts, you have to practice for hours and then study film. Every week you start fresh, learning about the opponent for that week. It is very time-consuming and a stressful process. Then the night finally comes. We all await what is about to happen. The anticipation grows more and more, till finally we enter the stadium. We are a band of brothers and nothing can come between us. We start slowly walking down the steps. The crowd is going wild for the black and orange. Now on the field, the gleaming lights are on us like a huge spotlight. It's the time for the final transformation before the game. We all take off toward the center of the field. From that moment on, we all know it's time to dominate. The next generation of Tigers looks up to us kind of like superheroes straight out of a comic book. They look up to us just like I looked up to the Tigers. As a captain of the football team, I am obligated to be a leader and set a good example for the younger guys who will take my place one day. Also, as a captain, I cannot show any weakness. I have to be intense and physical every snap. There are so many eyes on me that I have no wiggle room for mistakes. Most importantly, being on the field with my brothers and the experiences we share are fun. That feeling I get when I tackle someone or score a touchdown fuels me. That is what gives me the drive to push on. The tougher and tougher it gets, the more and more I want to succeed. I am addicted to success. Football has taught me to always work hard. It teaches me that the harder you work, the more successful you will be. You will be able to get that win on Friday night. This lesson doesn't just apply to the field. It is carried over to the classroom and all aspects of life. Football can teach you many life lessons like leadership, responsibility, courage, success, toughness, and companionship. One day when football is over for me and it's time to take on the world, I hope that I take the qualities I learned from football. I want to someday attend a college that values these qualities. I will bring that tenacity to the classroom. When it ends, it will be heartbreaking, but with every heartbreak comes a new beginning. That new beginning is going to be the road to success. I'm here with Abren, and he's about to read his college essay on hard work. So, Abren, what inspired you to write about hard work?
Well, Taylor, just the will to keep going. If you want something, I've realized you can't just sit around, wait for it to come around. Life's not easy. You have to come out here, get after it.
Okay, Abren, who influenced you to work hard?
Well, Taylor, you see, I think that my dad and also my coaches also had a lot to do with it, but also being successful. Because I am on the Lahaina Tigers football team, and we always want to win, and you have to work hard in order not to let them down. I don't want to let them down.
So after football is over, what are you going to work hard at?
Well, once football is over, wrestling comes around, but I think most importantly, I'm just going to work hard on finishing up school and being successful in life.
Well, all right, Abren. Get after it.
Well, thank you, Taylor. Here's my college essay on hard work. Hello, my name is Abren Tenorio. I am 17 years old and still currently in Lahaina High School in Colorado. I have 2 sisters and 3 brothers. I would consider myself the middle child. I'd also consider myself hardworking and always willing to give a helping hand when someone around needs it. My whole life has always been about sports and hard work, because if you want something that don't come easy, you got to work for it and go get it. My dad was never successful in sports and always wanted his kids to be in them. So I always wanted to keep him happy by being the best I can in the sports. So I do all my studies by watching film and hitting the weight room hard every day. I even tried different sports to make me better at the one I love, which is football. The first sport I tried different was wrestling to help me out with my football and my footwork. It made me a lot faster. But during wrestling, I also got a lot smaller. I went from being 240 pounds to 187, which was good for my wrestling, but not my football. I needed the weight for football, so I wasn't easily moved. Don't get me wrong, wrestling was exactly what I needed to become a good football player that I am today, and not just... Wrestling showed me that you can't be scared to do something just because you've never done it before. I went from being too much of a nice guy to a mean, tough, and physical football player. I went from a JV football player to a varsity honorable mention all-conference player. None of this came easy, though. Everything had to be earned. I became one of the hardest workers in the restroom, but it didn't stop there. I headed to the weight room every day before school, 6 o'clock in the morning, just to lift. And that was all just because I was dedicated and wanted to work hard. You never know how things can turn out. If you just take your chances, you will succeed. Look at me. I went from not wanting nothing to do with wrestling to going to the biggest tournament of them all, the state championships, making myself a way better football player and even a wrestler, a sport I now love. I owe a lot of it to my dad and the motivation to keep him happy.
This has been Lahaina High School's Honors English 4 under the instruction of Kelly Jo Smith, bringing you Tigers Talking on the Prairie. We're located in the Southern Plains of Colorado in La Junta, Colorado. Thank you so much for sharing this with us.